Yes, people. What's going on, man? Welcome to Villa in the War. This is the boardroom. This is the first boardroom where we're going to talk about this important game for Aston Villa versus Chelsea, which is happening tomorrow. So I've got my boy KG. I'll bring him in a second properly. But before we do that, make sure that you're liking this stream, man. Make sure you run up those likes, man. Make sure you're getting involved in the comments. I want to hear what you have to say. We have to hear what you have to say. But this is our time, to kind of chat the things as an avid Villa fan and then a Chelsea fan from across the pond, to be fair, man. I appreciate you coming in, my brother. Yeah, I mean, yeah, man. KG, what you telling me, bro? You here, yeah?
Yeah, I'm good. Look, I appreciate you inviting me on the channel. I've been meaning to reach out to you, link up, get some
man.
shows, get something going, maybe like a little final push for Europe type thing. But
listen,
man, it's all love.
If we have to do this on a regular thing, because it's gonna be tight, you know what I mean? Pause, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna be techie, man. It's gonna be techie because you guys are chasing. We're not in the greatest form right now. We're on a bit of a slide.
Same with us.
And it's mad because when I first went on the catch up, obviously that's where we kind of came across big up SB and catch on that. Like
always love.
You man were saying, yo, we're coming for you guys. And definitely. but ultimately, we're in it now, and I don't think it's as clear cut as everyone makes it. You've got United on the same points as us. Liverpool are 3 points behind. Liverpool could actually be ahead of Villa by the end of this evening, bro, if they beat Wolves because of their goal difference.
Yeah. Come on, Molyneux. Do you have something for us, Molyneux?
If they did it against Arsenal, if they did it against Asna, and they did it against my team, they've got to do something against Liverpool, man. Come on, bro. You can't be doing it with first and third and not fifth. Come on, man. Let's do something.
We need it too, man, because KJ been running his mouth.
Just slyly, innit? Just slyly, just there.
KJ always down here, he's always down here like this, and they've been kind of grinding out results, but not looking too good. But I
don't think anyone's looked great though.
Man, I agree.
I don't think anyone's looked great. You know what I'm trying to say? But let's do it, man. Let's try and have a think about tomorrow. And but firstly, let me know your thoughts about how you feel about Chelsea at the moment. It's a tough result on the weekend. But in general, what's your general feelings about Chelsea at the moment, fam? What's going on with you, man?
It's what being a Chelsea fan is like being addicted to drama, right? It's 24/7, 365, right? Even when we were on top winning things with Roman, it was still a lot of drama, right? We were a sack type of culture, and it's kind of crept into the new ownership, but more so with different expectations, right? We were sacking managers back then and winning leagues. We were sacking managers that had won leagues. Now we're not the same club, right? We're not the club that's out there getting all the biggest stars from around Europe, from around South America. Man. We're not attracting the top managerial talent, and it reflects on the pitch, right? When we're entering our Arsenal era when they moved from Highbury to the Emirates, where top four, a cup run here and there. But it's dark off the pitch, and then on the pitch it's a little mixed, right? The Arsenal result was obviously, we haven't beat them in now at 11. I think it's 11 unbeaten versus them.
That's crazy.
Or versus us, and the result wouldn't have been as bad if we hadn't screwed up the two matches before, the Leeds and the Burnley. Right? Drop points there. So really, from 9 points, we got 2 out of 9, which should have been 6. It should have been at least 6 out of 9, maybe 7 out of 9, considering that Burnley and Leeds were at home. But it sets it up for a crazy run, right? I think we've got the most difficult run in, right? We've got you all away. We've got West Ham. We've got. I don't think that's possible, brother. I don't think
it's not possible, is it?
We've got Newcastle.
Maybe he's talking about a draw in it. Maybe he's talking about a draw in it.
We've got United at home. We've got Liverpool away. So it's in our hands, but I don't know if Chelsea fans are comfortable with it being in our hands. So we'll see. I mean, both of us, like I said, both of us, you obviously, speak some light to Villa, but for us, it's tough, man. It's tough. We got some players that are out that won't make it for tomorrow's game. Esteval will be out. Cucurella will be back for that, so that'll be a nice little plus up. But yeah, man, it's frustrating being a Chelsea fan, right?
Yeah.
We have to. I think we got to lower our expectations a little bit and kind of humble ourselves because we're a spoiled fan base.
Yeah, and you know what's mad? Yeah, talking about being spoiled and that, I just think that with football, like fans get spoiled easily, innit? So Villa right now, in reality, we're doing well. Do you know what I'm trying to say? So to be where we are in the situation, as I said yesterday on the catch up, the financial constraints, as much as man were trying to get onto me and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah. We know what it is.
To be where we are really is actually it's brilliant for what we're doing. But I think when you start winning or you start succeeding, the expectations go up in it. There's never really a rationality that comes with the fans because, like, okay, now we're kind of in around this top 6 kind of year in year out. Like, we want to start pushing for like Champions League regularly, and in 2 years' time, like, why can't we look at the league? And it's like, hold on,
it's three straight years of being in the top 6, right?
It's 3 straight years, I think, of being in at least Europe. So we've done. So I think we got 7th, 4th, 6th. I think that's what it was. Because we went conference, Champions League, Europa. And I just think, man, you got to balance it, man. You got to balance the difference between, like, look where we came from. Like with Unai now, 3 years with him, 3 and a bit years with him now, bro. When he came in, we were 17th, bro.
Yeah.
And then we finished that same season in 7th, bro. Come on. Yeah. And then we went Champions League. And then, and I think we just have to be reasonable and understanding. You get what I'm trying to say? But at the same time, I don't want us to get complacent. Because what happens is, like there's a sweet spot in. And I think we're at that. I think next season, you're looking at a 4-year cycle in it. And by next season, we need to be pushing on. Like, so really and truly, I want silverware. That's my thing right now. Like, if Villa win the Europa League this year, which I hope we do, and I'm we do, bro, there will be a parade in Birmingham, bro.
It should be. I think
we'll be there.
I checked the we were talking backstage, and I checked the Europa League odds. Your odds on favorite to win it, right? And
we're odds on favorite, bro.
Yeah, but you got the manager, you got the quality, but you're right though. It's just about the squad depth. It's about right now, you've been devastated by injuries in the midfield. Crazy. Are you getting any of those? I know you're not getting too many players back for our game, but are you getting anyone back towards like the latter end of the season to help you in the Europa League?
They're saying McGinn is like end of March, beginning of April, and then Tielemans is about 2 weeks behind him.
Behind that,
so it back end of the season, it might be looking
nice little push.
And we've got some tough games to the back, and we've got Liverpool, Man City back to back last 2 games of the season.
Woo! Where at? Is it?
Liverpool's at Villa Park, and then Man City last game of the season is at the Etihad.
Yo, that's
crazy, isn't it?
I mean, obviously, we're on the catch up, and
we don't want Arsenal to win, bro.
Yeah, we don't want Arsenal to win, but
Arsenal to win.
Yo, that game could be. That could be for everything. It could be for the title. It could be for top 5.
I said this. I had this conversation with my boy yesterday. I said there's actually a chance where we go into that last game of the season, and it's if Villa don't win, you don't get champs.
Yeah.
And
so sort of like last year, right?
Yeah. And if City don't win, they don't win the league.
Yeah.
And at that point, obviously we know what I'm gonna choose, innit?
Yeah.
I want champs, innit? But
always.
But to think that we could be the reason that, brother, that would be like so. Oh man,
I know. But it might be a little poetic justice, right? Because I'll be honest, you were robbed last year in that last match. Like that was absolutely
100%,
off in a red card for it was Bayindir, right?
Yeah.
Then Bayindir handled it. Then Martinez had his blunder. He gets sent off later.
Yeah.
And then it was like 2-0, right?
Yeah.
I think 2-0 at the end of the season. But yeah, I hear what you're saying, because football is one of those things where it goes in cycles, but you can't afford to be complacent, right? If you're not getting better, you're getting worse, because other
Yeah.
teams are going to be out there, and because of what you said, and I wanna kind of circle back to it, because the financial ramifications of it. So I'll be honest with you, and it sounds crazy coming from a Chelsea fan, and they might flame me in the chat and flame me in the comments, but the way PSR and the way FFP are set up, it's to protect the big clubs.
Oh, clean, bro.
And
I'm glad you said it, because everyone says we're crying.
Yeah, and the guys of, like, we don't want another Birmingham City, we don't want another Portsmouth where they go into administration. But you know what? Why are you protecting? You're protecting businesses at the expense of other clubs that have money, right? Like Villa, you've got a big stadium, right? Villa Park's a big stadium, used to host, back in the day when they used to rotate like the FA Cup finals and stuff like that. Villa Park was always one of the preferred venues. You've got the money, you've attracted the top flight manager and Unai Emery. You've got some really good players, but you've been constrained by PSR and FFP, especially now that you're in Europe, right? Because before it was just, you just have to deal with FFP in the Prem, but now you got to deal with UEFA's PSR, which has tripped us up a few times.
It's crazy, bro.
But you got to sell. Yeah, and every year it's like, you look at Villa from the outside looking in as a Chelsea fan, you're like, what big player do they have to sell, right? Like I've been on you about bringing
clean, bro.
Situation,
clean,
but it shouldn't be that way. It shouldn't be that way.
I said this last week, bro. I said, like, if we don't make champs, we have to sell Morgan Rogers, bro.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? I had someone in the comments on that video that I posted. They're like, yeah, but we can sell Watkins and Bailey. And I said, I don't even think they make the 100 M's that we probably would get for Morgan.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it's sad, because the way that the PSR and the UEFA financial restrictions work, it's not even about sustainability, bro.
Right.
Because if it was really about sustainability, they'd look at the sustainability factor of that. We've got rich owners, bro. Like I think our owner's the richest man in Egypt, bro.
Yeah,
like he's got money, bro.
Yeah.
It's never an issue. Big up Jafar, man. You know what I'm saying? And I just think that, yeah, man, it's not right, man. It's not right, man. It's not right.
Have they said anything about, like, if the rules weren't in place, like, would they dump a lot more investment into the club? In terms of the players?
Yeah, I think they know that they can't justify some of the stuff in it, so they can't. Do you know what I mean? Because what it has to be balanced with. It's not about necessarily how the club's underwritten or could be underwritten. It's about what you bring in it. And
it's profit. It's the profit.
It's the profit, and it's certain things that get taken into account, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? So ticket sales, all that kind of stuff. So with the Champions League last year, it boosted our thing, but
the money.
And that's why last year when we didn't get champs, people don't realize how big that was for us in terms of that game against United at Old Trafford. Because
you were in the champs the first year that the format changed, right?
Yeah, and I think we were top 4.
Yeah, and because with the format change, one thing people don't realize is not only do you get money for being in it, but you get more home games.
Yeah.
That's more. That's the match day revenue.
Yeah,
and we went
deep.
Money.
We went deep in it, bro. Listen, I keep saying to people, we were the only team.
It's PSG, right? PSG knocked you out, right?
Yeah.
You played well. I remember that.
Listen, one of the best games I've ever watched in my life.
Yeah.
As a fan, I was like, are we gonna do this, bro?
Yeah, I remember that second half. You were on.
But then again, so I'll get to this in a bit.
Yeah.
I do question Unai Emery's thought process sometimes, bro.
Yeah.
That game against PSG, he took off Rashford. Rashford was the one that was doing all the work, bro.
He was causing problems. Yeah.
And I'm like, yo, what? And I think sometimes people are like, stats people and metrics, and he's played this many minutes and no, bro. If he's on, he's on. And I think that part of the game has been lost a little bit. Where, all right, you're American, isn't it? So I also follow like American football when I follow basketball, right? In basketball now, if someone's just hot.
Yeah. You keep them on.
You give them the ball. Do you know what I mean? You don't take 100%. Them off.
Yeah.
I'm trying to say, when Kobe was getting his 81, bro, you think that
Yeah,
feed him the rock,
yeah, every
bro.
time. Clear
And
out.
and and I think we've gone away from that part of the game where it's very systematic and
Yeah,
metrics driven. Because like when I think about Premier League in the noughties, like oh
yeah,
07, oh 08, like when Ronaldo was just they just fed him the ball on the left hand side and
yeah,
said, "Yo, do something in it." You know what I
yeah,
mean?
yeah, yeah, yeah,
And I think we've lost that talismanic
yeah.
part of the game. And yeah, man, it's
It's
it's a
so
it's a
everything is
crazy one.
so. People always ask me because I'm a little bit older and
Yeah,
they Touchline likes to call me a nostalgia merchant, but which is crazy because Touch is the for an 18, 19-year-old, he
he
knows more
knows
about
everything.
everything history
Big up
wise. But
touch, man.
yeah, big up every time. But that era of football, like that the mid to late 2000s to the early 2010s
Ends, yeah,
was just it was before
unmatched.
the stats killed it. It was before
Yeah,
systems killed it. It was
yeah.
before
Before Pep did his madness, isn't it?
yeah, yeah, and then everyone just tries to copy his
Mm.
tactics, and everybody is just risk
But
adverse
it's,
and
it's it's even like it's not even. I wouldn't even say Pep because Pep at Barcelona, he
yeah, yeah,
didn't change. It's Pep when he went to Bayern, bro.
yeah,
When he went to
yeah.
Germany and he was like,
He
"Yo,
started
these
putting
man can't."
Lahm in midfield, and
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
yeah,
yeah, yeah. That's when the game changed. But like genuinely, my bro, like
yeah.
yeah, that the game's changed, and you got to think about these man were ballers. Anyway, we sound like old men, innit? We sound like old men,
I
but
know, I
yeah,
know.
I'm a '90s baby in it, so
Yeah,
I
yeah,
grew up
yeah.
watching
I'm a little bit
these
before
things.
that. You can't the James camera's looking nice because you can't see the grays, but yeah, yeah, I'm a little bit older than that.
Nah,
But
it's cool.
let me ask you this because we circle back to Villa real quick. What's the feeling around Villa fans in terms of Unai Emery? Is he under pressure to deliver top Champions League or because I think of it as and part of it was me joking and trying to poke at you a little bit, pause, but it was like I always thought that Villa's best chance to make the Champions League or
Europa,
safest chances is through Europa League, and that's
yeah,
Unai's bread and butter. But that doesn't mean that you take your eyes off the prize in the Prem
yeah,
because there is a lot of money involved, right? You finish fourth,
yeah,
you finish third, and you finish sixth. It's a pretty big. It's like 30-40 million in terms of the
yeah.
prize money.
I
So
think I think there's pressure because because everyone knows the money situation.
yeah,
We've got to do something some way,
mhm.
and I think where the fans are at the minute, I would say it's Champions League by any means necessary.
Yeah,
I think it would be unwise to put all our eggs into the basket of the Europa League because it's a cup competition, bro.
anything
Do
can
you know what I
happen.
mean? Anything can
Yeah,
happen. Whereas we've got 10 games left in this season. We've proven that we can stand toe to toe with anybody. That run between October and December was unmatched. I think it was like 10 wins on the bounce in
yeah,
the Prem.
yeah,
So
yeah, yeah,
we know we can when we get it right. And we
yeah,
know that Unai has the capability. I just think that at the minute, I will speak for myself. The difficulty that I have with Unai Emery is that I want more.
mhm.
But at the same time, if we didn't get more, I would have to also still be a little bit grateful for this
When you
season anyway,
when you
for
say
what he's done
when you
so
say you
far.
want more, what do you mean? Do you
Bro, I
mean
want I
more
want
like
silverware and I
yeah,
want Champions League. Like
yeah,
I think we deserve to be in that conversation, and especially with English clubs with the coefficient allowing
yeah,
us to get five.
yeah,
There's no reason why we can't be in that race as
yeah,
we are, but and succeeding in that race as well.
yeah,
And ultimately, these things help us long term.
yeah,
If you continue to qualify for Champions League, it helps us in that PSR stuff.
yeah,
Do you know what I
yeah.
mean? It helps us and it allows us then maybe in 2 years' time we can touch line.
Yo, big up touch.
What's going on, touch? Look at it.
Oh, I
You mind the
understand.
gap, bro. You
I
mind the
know.
gap, innit? But yeah, so I just think that we deserve to be in that conversation and be there consistently.
Yeah,
But as I said, I am so grateful for where we are.
yeah,
So as much as I speak hard and I want to just like,
yeah, yeah,
be where we are, I'm grateful because bro, it was literally 3 seasons ago, 4 seasons ago, man are languishing.
yeah,
Man
yeah.
came up from
CVG.
the champs and nearly went back down straight
Yeah,
away.
yeah,
Do you know
yeah,
what I mean? And then we're
yeah.
languishing in the
I
teens.
I hear it though, because it's like a relationship, right? Where one person has money and the other person doesn't. So if that person that doesn't have money, you get used to it and you get a taste of it, you want more.
Yeah.
So
100%,
I
bro.
always tell people like your expectations change. Like they change throughout the season, they change in the off season, and they can change over the course of 2 to 3 years. And it doesn't take much. And I'm gonna use this example for Spurs, right? It doesn't take much to get into that conversation of being in the top 6, right? Because the way Spurs are moving, that 6th spot, I look at it as you all, as Villa, as Newcastle, and as Spurs as the 3 clubs that can really like solidify and grab
100%.
that spot.
And I've also seen how it can go the other way when you don't grab it, bro. So like, let's be real. Let's look at so you know, early 2000s. Villa 2006, 2008, 2009. Villa have got Martin O'Neill as our manager. We finished top 6 3 seasons in a row.
I remember Gabby and John Carew.
You get what I'm saying?
Ashley Young. You had a good team.
Yeah,
James Milner,
Gareth, all them men are there.
Yeah.
You got a man them in the chat now, innit?
Yeah.
But like basically, I'm just saying, I've seen how it goes when you don't take advantage.
Yeah.
You know, and look at the slide that we went on. So in 2006, 2009, we were top 6, you know, we're doing our thing.
Yeah.
7, 8 years later, we got relegated.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So I'm just like, you have to take advantage when you can, you know?
Do you think that the Jack Grealish sale and the money that you got from that, do you think that puts you into the position that you are in today?
Yeah.
In terms of like, because you've gone out and you've spent some money on some good players, right? Like Onana from Everton was what, like 50 million?
50 mil, bro.
Yeah, 50
I don't know
mil.
if it was worth it still. I don't know.
Pau Torres from Villarreal was like 35, like decent amount of money. You got Matson from us in the shady PSR type deal with Kellyman. Like, but I liked Matson as a player. Like you've got some. What was because Rogers came through the City Academy. Did you get Rogers?
Nah, we got him from Middlesbrough, bro. I was like,
no, that's right. Yeah.
8 mil. It was like 8 mil, bro. 8 mil. So that either way, that's a win, isn't it? 8 mil we spent on him, and he's done his thing. We got Tielemans for free. We got Kamara for free.
When Leicester got relegated.
Yeah. So this is the only thing I would say about Unai Emery at the moment. I just his recruitment, I don't know, because he spends money, and it's the ones that he doesn't spend money on that have kind of done the thing. You know what I mean? You spent 50 mil on Onana. In an ideal world, I don't think Onana starts in that double pivot, bro. You know what I mean? It'll be Kamara and Tielemans. No, I like him, but I'm not going to put him above Tielemans and Kamara, though. And we got them both for free.
Yeah, you know Tielemans is cold. Yeah.
But my issues, I prefer when he plays Tielemans further forward. But you know what I mean? What's going on? Anyway, we've got a game to discuss, man.
I know.
What's going on, people? Listen, whilst you're in there, make sure you're liking, you're smashing that like button when you come in. I'm seeing the comments coming in. Yeah, man, it's cool, guys. It's good to be good that you're in there, man. But yo, listen, bro. Tomorrow, man. Tomorrow is D-Day. Yeah,
Under the lights.
Crunch time. Literally. I think the only saving grace is that there's other games happening at the same time.
I know. But yeah, it's gonna be interesting, because I'll be honest. We need to win. You all, I mean, a win for you would be lovely, but you can't lose. Like a draw for you, I feel like a draw for you, a point isn't the end of the world.
Yeah,
but for us, it's not. But for us, the way that we're 6 points behind you, we're 6 points behind United, we're 3 points behind Liverpool. We need the 3 points. Yeah. I don't care how we get it. I don't care if it's a good performance. I don't care if it's a we scumbag it at the end. I don't care if we do 2 own goals, but we need the 3 points. Yeah. Absolutely. And it's going to be tough, man. Villa Park is always a tough ground for anybody to go to. Tough for us to go to. The way you guys set up, right? The way you are very dangerous on the counter, right? You've got Rogers, who's a great ball carrier. Watkins, his best attribute is probably in the channels on it if he starts. And then even Leon Bailey, if you're looking at him and you know, both of us being yardies, we probably got our own opinions on Leon Bailey, but he's still very quick. He's
Yeah.
still, you know, he can on his day.
Bro, he's got so much speed, but he just caught when the ball, he just falls over.
Yeah.
This season and last, he's just been falling over himself. That's
Mhm.
one of the, yo, sorry, got
Yeah.
big up to Master Blue.
Yeah, big
You know
up
what I
Messi.
mean? What you
Yeah,
saying, my
you
G?
know,
Good to see you in
um,
here, fam.
but yeah, it's gonna be it's it like the pressure's the pressure's on both of us, right? Like I'm anticipating a very tight game. Like I don't think we ain't getting wages at Old Trafford. I'm anticipating both squads coming out and like kind of feeling each other out, right? Like a boxing match, right? Like
yeah.
a lot of jabs, and then trying not to lose it, and then going for it a little bit later. But what
I
do
hear
you
it. I
was gonna ask you when you see our squad, do you feel like you guys have because obviously you beat us 2-1 at in the reverse fixture. We got the early goal, and then you guys came back. You hit us with 2 goals in like 10 minutes. We kind of capitulated.
Yeah.
But do you feel like you have the players that can hurt us
right now?
Yeah.
No. So
Really?
when we went down, against you guys, at Stamford Bridge,
Yeah.
I was confident that the mentality was there from the guys to come back, but also I was confident that in the likes of Tielemans to be able to take the game by the scruff of the neck, Morgan Rogers to take the scruff of the neck, because the really and truly, it's about the spine of the team. And the problem is, I'm surprised it took the league so long to work out Unai Emery, bro, because his path. I might say this, and his ideal path is Powell to Tielemans to Rogers. That's the path that he wants to move through. Through the middle. That's what he wants to go. Powell. He wants to go Powell straight to Rogers through the line, or to Tielemans. Tielemans breaks the line break pass to Rogers. Rogers does something and passes and moves it through. That is the ideal, right? So he likes to play through the middle, and the difficulty is when that's broken down, one, or those people aren't there doesn't seem to be a plan B, bro. And that's why tomorrow I'm not as confident. Plus, Ollie Watkins doesn't know how to control the ball at the moment and score. Bro, I was watching João Pedro the other day, right? Yeah. At the beginning of the Arsenal game. And I've been watching him the last couple of weeks. I was like, he's everything I want Ollie Watkins to be. Yeah. Literally, João Pedro, the way he holds the ball up, he's not the biggest, but he's strong in it. Do you know what I mean? He can hold the ball up. He makes defenders uncomfortable.
Yeah, he's a little crafty
too. And Watkins does that, but he just doesn't have one. He doesn't have a nasty streak, and two, it's like he doesn't have a natural ability to score. And it makes sense. I was saying this the other day. I was like, bro, he's not even a striker by trade, bro. When he went to Brentford originally, he was he was on the left. Which makes sense why he likes to venture out to left, even though he can't take nobody on. But when he's got his finishing boots on, he can finish. So in reality, what I'm trying to say right now, the way I'm looking at the squad, and the way Unai's trying to play, I don't know if you've got it in us to make you man scary. The only reason I would be positive, the way I want to be positive, is because your centre backs, the centre back issue that you man have, innit? And it's the kind of game where Ollie Watkins might just abuse, man. Do you know what I mean?
He scored two. He scored two off the bench versus us last time. And I'm always worried about, because that was those Brentford teams that Thomas Frank had with him. They had Rico Henry. They had the guy that was he's like Moroccan or something like that. They had a really good front three that eventually got promoted. But Watkins on the back shoulder is always like that's where I fear, bro. Fear Watkins. But you're right though, like his touch, his link up play, and his other aspects of like being a striker, it leaves a little to be desired. But I was gonna say, but when he's confident and when he's getting fed, which I think Tielemans will be a big miss.
And I was about to say this. Said the things that he does well without Tielemans, who likes to play on the half turn, and his first thought is, I'm playing it into that area there. Ollie's kind of obsolete, because the issue that we've got with Douglas Luiz at the moment, The issue that we've got for the issue that we've got with Douglas Luiz, yeah, is that he's come in and he's got all the ability, but he plays too deep. What I noticed when it was Kamara and Tielemans in the double pivot, Kamara would be the deepest person, and Tielemans would be like slightly, he'd be kind of deep, but not too deep. And he would operate in that little gap between the front press of the thing and the midfield. And Powell's job is to get it into him, and then he's either going to play it over across to Kamara because people are going to funnel over, or he's going to turn and play someone in. And we haven't got that person, and the person that could do it is Ross Barkley, but I don't like him playing that deep because I don't think he's defensively sound.
Yeah.
Get what I'm trying to say? So we've got a personnel issue at the moment, bro.
Who do you think your midfielder is going to be
tomorrow?
Yeah.
What would I want it to? What would I want it to be, or what would I think it will be?
Both. Do both.
I think he's gonna do the same. I think he's gonna start with Onana, Douglas Luiz, and he'll have Rodgers in the 10.
Yeah.
I don't even know how I feel about Rodgers in the 10.
Really?
Because
how come?
I've always found that he plays better when he's drifting in
from the left.
Yeah. So he kind of comes like what he will do when he's on the left, he will come in anyway. But because he's not meant to be in that area, someone either doesn't track, so they either track him across and then the left back's got space to go down, or they don't track him and no one picks him up. Do you know what I'm trying to say? That's what I prefer when he's not the 10. Like I think when we're at our best, and I'll tell you, I think when we're at our best is when we've got maybe Onana and Kamara in that double pivot, and it actually allows Kamara to do a little bit of the half turn kind of thing. Tielemans playing a bit forward. I think that's and getting that little box thing. But I think he will start with Onana, Douglas Luiz. Will put Morgan there, and I think he's going to start Emi Buendia on the left, which is my biggest.
Yeah, you've been on to every watch along that I watched.
No, I hate it, man. I hate it. You know why I hate it? Because he's never where he's meant to be. Get what I'm saying? Do you know how many times I see him on the right? I'm like, bro, I understand that we try to play free flowing, but you're not where you're meant to be. And
do you think that's Emery giving him the free role, or do you think that's just Buendia taking up those positions on his own?
Well, one, if it's Emery giving him a free role, why are you giving this joke man a free role? Because he's not good enough to have a free role. And no, real talk, bro. Or he's always just being disobedient, and you need to hook him off. Do you know what I mean? And because what he does, he clogs up that central area. It's congested enough as it is. You coming in doesn't help. And the problem with everyone, and this is where he's been blessed this season, bro. This is where he's been blessed, because what he's done, he's played crap and then scored. And he scored important goals. So everyone's
Arsenal.
So everyone's like, yo, Arsenal, Tottenham. You know what I mean? Like he scored in important goals. I do, bro. But I think that he needs to potentially start the Alisson youth. Or no, sorry. Potentially. So what I would do if we're gonna go with it right now, I would go I'll go Onana, Douglas Luiz, just for safety. I'll play Ross further forward whilst we haven't got anyone there. Rossi further forward, Rodgers left, Sanch on the right. And then I would start Tammy tomorrow.
Really?
I would start Tammy tomorrow, man.
Woo!
I would start Tammy tomorrow just because he's big-bodied. I don't think your centre backs are the biggest.
No.
You get what I'm trying to say?
Our centre backs and I don't know. I'm assuming Fofana will come back tomorrow because he was suspended for Arsenal. And you're right. He's not very tall, nor is he very good in the air. And I know Tammy, obviously coming up through Cobham and stuff like that very well. And he's not the greatest in the air, but he's not terrible in the air. Like you can send crosses.
His size will just be able to do something. I'm trying to say, I don't think he's necessarily the greatest in there, but it will do something. And I think maybe something about Ollie, just like, yo, you need to do something. But then also, if you are going to bring Ollie Watkins on, you don't need to bring him on at 70 minutes. You need to be doing those changes, impact changes earlier on in the game. Even with the Alisson youth. So I don't know if you watched the game the other day when he came on for the 5 minutes.
He
looked like he had something about him. Do you know what I mean? And I just think, why can't we give man a chance, bro? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, it's not do or die, but this is the game to do it. Where in reality, in terms of the top 5, it may not be detrimental if we don't get the win and we draw.
Sometimes you need that too, man. Like sometimes with the youngsters, they have a little bit of, they have that no fear mentality, right? Like they're gonna sometimes they try to make things happen. Sometimes it comes off, but sometimes you need, like, I feel like squads need a little bit of that breath of fresh air just to give you something, like something different too. Plus, I'll be honest with you, we probably don't have a lot of film on him. We probably don't know what he's exactly about and things like that. Like obviously we'll know Sancho very well. We'll know Tammy very well. We'll know Matson very well. We'll know, man, you got a lot of Chelsea players, man. We know Rob Barkley very well. And those type of guys. But yeah, so yeah, I'm trying to think of when I look at Villa and I look at you guys and how you set up. Obviously, I'm afraid of two things. I'm afraid of Morgan Rogers' ball carrying, right?
Yeah.
I think that he will pick up the ball in a deep position in this game and get somebody booked.
Do you feel like he will have that kind of space against you guys? Because what I've found in the last few games, especially with Emi Buendia blocking up the area there, I'm going to keep saying this, he hasn't really found that much space. Do you think with your midfield, he could do that? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, because we're a little bit more open under Rosinha than we are with Maresca, right? If Maresca was here, he would approach this game very risk adverse, right? He would probably pack the midfield. He would probably man mark Rogers. Yeah, and put somebody in front of him, maybe somebody behind him, pause. But with Rosinha, he's a little bit more open, right? Like he wants to get a little bit, send more numbers forward. So I'm worried about Rogers and I'm worried about him because I mean he's such a good player and he's such a good ball carrier that he's going to have an impact and he's going to have a moment in this game that's going to cause us issues, right? Probably a couple of them. And then I'm worried about Watkins in behind, but you made a great point earlier about with no Tielemans there, I don't fear Onana breaking lines. I don't fear. I think Kamara is a very good ball carrier, but I don't fear him making.
He's injured anyway. He's out.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah. Kamara's
Douglas
out.
Luiz, you mean?
Yeah. And I'm like, I like Douglas Luiz. Like I was shocked that you guys got rid of him the first time. Big up KJ.
Big up, man.
But yeah, I'm more so worried about just you all just catching us on the counter, like either a ball over the top. And something like that, and we have a brain fart and we can't deal with it. But yeah, I mean it's.
I'm afraid of you, man, on corners because you've been susceptible at corners, man. And you've got Reece James, bro. I don't care what anyone says. That brother's right foot is just
magic. It's nice. It's
magical,
good,
bro. Do you know what I mean? And I just think that even like defensively, I don't worry as such. Like it depends, innit? It depends if João Pedro gets ascendancy on like a Pau Torres. Because if I was a team, if I was any team, I'm like, yo, if Pau's in the team, you target that man.
Yeah.
You target him. And
so he's a little slight, like his frame
and he's not the quickest, but he's a ball player though. So this is why like the trade-off between him and Mings, isn't it? Because if you got Mings in the team, you may not be able to play out of defense.
Do you think that's going to be your center back partnership, Mings and Torres, or you think Lindelof will be there?
I think it'll be Konsa and Pau. I actually think, to be honest though, Lindelof, when he was in with Konsa those few games,
pretty good.
Was pretty good, bro. He was pretty good. You know what I'm trying to say? So, but I think it will be Pau and Konsa. Right back, left back.
Who does he go with? Does he go with Digne or does he go with Matson? Matson's so small. That's his biggest problem. When you put him there, it's like if you're afraid of set pieces and you like we're very good offensively on set pieces. We're terrible defending set pieces. Big up FM. But
on people.
But yeah, I get it. I get it with Matson. He's very short.
The comments are coming in, man. Keep them coming. I think with Matson, right? So this is my thing with Matson as well. Like, he's rapid, and he can get forward. He I think he's not a left winger in it, so I shouldn't expect him to be able to play players one-on-one and stand them up and do something. But there's nothing, bro. Like, unless he's getting played in, and he's just going to get to a standstill and then pass it back, a bit like Matty Cash as well on the other side. So, and we don't manufacture enough movement or enough plays to be able to play those 1-2s and run around the back. We don't manufacture the game, and we don't move the ball quick enough.
Are you guys more central in terms of your build up and progression?
Central, and if it's not going down this way, we're just gonna go back round. Like, we'll swing it out just for the sake, I think, to bring the defense over,
stretch it,
not to really do anything with it. And we miss wingers, bro. I think the whole league misses real wingers, isn't it?
I know,
like,
man.
We miss wingers that are able to kind of just
beat a man,
just do it. Like, literally stand up somebody and beat someone one-on-one. Because I think that's why Arsenal, I think, with like Saka on the right hand side, he can do that, and he's got the ability to go both ways as well. And the thing is, we will scream and shout about Saka. I love Saka. I do like him and that. However, my thing is, if you compare him to like what you the era that we were saying a couple weeks, like in the 90s, but as a winger that can stand up a defender and take them on, you wouldn't even
Ashley Young,
them, man, bro.
Ashley Young in today's Ashley Young in his prime, bro, in today's game would be a 75 million pound winger.
They can't compare these, man, to what and that's why I get frustrated now, because I'm like, the game is so rigid and the thing is, the game is crying out for someone that, give me the ball. I'm gonna stand up this fullback and I'm gonna make it look silly, and I'm gonna put a wicked ball in and someone's gonna get on the end of it. Do you know what I mean? And that's what we're missing. We missed that, and that's why with Matson right now, going forward is great, but the issue with Digne, is that he's slow. And if is Esteval available?
No, we're only gonna have our only healthy winger tomorrow that's not suspended will be Garnacho.
You know what?
He
might be all right then, bro.
I know.
The game against you, man, at Stamford Bridge, I think it was Esteval versus Matson. And he was kind of getting his way with the speed. And I was like, if this this was Digne, that would have been crazy.
Would have been problem.
It would have been problem. So that's the issue, because I think Matson, he does a lot more into the recovery speed, which helps. It's just that, if you can just work on offensively, I know it's not his job necessarily, but doing something more offensively, he would actually be a more complete player. But I think both of us, I think both teams, there's reasons for us to lose. I was going to ask you this question actually, right? I said, what is it? Hold on. Make sure you just run up those lights, people. You know what I'm saying? You know what it is. They're free, and make sure you give them subscribing to the Mandem as well, to KG and that, and to my channel as well. But question: if one thing would make you guys win tomorrow, what would it be? And then also, if there's one thing that would make you, man, lose tomorrow, what would it be? And I'm
gonna be honest with you, it's gonna be the same things. It's gonna be the same exact thing. It is. We are our biggest. Like, we cause our own issues defensively, right? Attacking wise, we've got the players that we can score goals, right? As shitty as Palmer's been over the last 18 months, he can still score goals. João Pedro's on good form. Even Garnacho can pop up with a goal here and there. But with us, if we make mistakes at the back, if our center backs have blunders, we could lose. We could easily find ourselves on the bad end of the result. But if they play well, then we usually win.
Okay, first.
What about you on your side?
I would say one thing that would make us lose, I think, again, it's gonna be the same thing, isn't it? Really, I think.
Yeah.
It's that for me, you're talking about the defense, isn't it? My
Yeah.
thing is the midfield battle, bro.
Yeah.
If Enzo, Caicedo, Santos
Yeah.
get ascendancy and just sustain it, bro, we
Yeah.
won't win in it, because we won't be able like. And when I say ascendancy, I'm talking about not even necessarily them going forward. I'm
Yeah.
talking about
Just the
them
control.
breaking everything
Yeah.
down. We can't get through that little triangle thing there.
Yeah.
I think that's where the game will be won and lost tomorrow, because if we can't get the ball to Morgan,
Yeah.
in the spaces where he thrives, we're screwed.
Yeah.
Because no one else is stepping up. You know what I'm trying to say? That's the bottom line, man. And Emmy Martinez as well. If he has a stinker, you know, if he just does, if he
Man,
flaps.
you could say everything that you just said, and that would almost apply to Chelsea. If Robert Sanchez has a stinker,
listen. What I got for my man the other day, bro?
oh my god! You know what it is? He's had a
wait 2 seconds. Let me give a shout out to this brother here, man. You know what?
South Carolina in the house.
Yo, America, man. Appreciate the
Yeah.
love, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Yo,
yeah.
man, them in the building, you know.
Yo, big up
Where is
Texas
he?
always.
Hey, welcome,
Came
catch.
straight from the photo shoot in the video.
Yeah, yo, man.
I saw him
Video shoot.
at the petrol station rapping.
Yeah.
Cameras everywhere.
Yo,
Angles.
let's
He's
go,
getting angles
man.
like a bad bitch.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Yo,
But,
so what are you saying, yeah?
yeah, what were we? Oh, the midfield. Yeah. With our midfield, there's a good chance that you might see Lavia. Because Lavia got some minutes. He got about 20 minutes for Arsenal.
Yo.
And Lavia changes the dynamic of our midfield, because like how we were talking about earlier, and you were making good points about who do you want as the midfielder that's going to pick the ball up off of the back line and be able to turn and break lines. Like, so you were missing Kamara, or you're missing, that key player. Like Barkley can do it, but the defensive aspect of it. Lavia allows Caicedo to play a little bit further forward. He allows Enzo to play because he can pick it up.
Yo, so he's your Kamara then, basically. Like, is he?
Yeah, look, Lavia. Every Chelsea fan rates Lavia, but the availability, right? Like he's just he's just always injured.
Coming like Kamara, bro. Yo,
yeah,
we got the same player,
like,
bro.
You get frustrated at him, right? Because you see him and you know what kind of player they are, but you just don't get to see it often enough. So it's like it's so frustrating, and it's nothing you can do because it's injuries, right? It's not like he's being dropped for form, or it's not like he's other reasons suspended and stuff like that. So yeah, I don't know. I mean, our midfield is definitely our strongest aspect, and especially if we invert Reece James and we put him in the midfield too, so we can definitely.
So this is my thing. If you invert Reece James, I'm like, I'm Unai now. Yeah, I'm thinking, yo, how can we exploit
Rogers
that channel?
Yeah,
bro? You know what I'm trying to say? And this is the thing where I'm like, Unai at the beginning of the season when he started making things better and that, I saw him being more proactive with the changes, in it.
Yeah,
like he'll make changes at half time, or I think there's a stubbornness in how he kind of thinks. He's like, yo, I'm not gonna move to what they're doing because I want them to move to what I'm doing. And I'm like, that's not. I don't think great managers do that. Great managers say, yo, where is your weakness?
Yeah, let me exploit
I'm gonna exploit that. As I said, you're American. I like American football, bro. Bill Belichick, he's a Hall of, he should be a Hall of Famer coach. My man says your weakness is where I'm pressing every single time. My game plan is about exploiting your weakness.
And
I'm like, if Reece James starts the game right back, but we start seeing him inverting throughout the game, my thing is, as a player or as a manager, I'm like, yo, he's out of position. Right? He's great. England's best right back. Don't care what anyone says. Bro. Exploit what's there.
Keep Rogers high and on the left hand side, and just let him be that outlet. Because what that does is that forces us to compensate, right? So if you've got Reece James, if he's in the midfield, he's just going to be checking his mirror and just seeing where Rogers is. He's going to pull our right-sided center back over and maybe create some channels.
For Tammy, this is what sometimes I watch football there and I think, yo, do these managers somehow not see what we're seeing?
Yeah, I think they're stubborn. Though. I think you made a good point.
Bro, it's straight stubbornness,
Yeah,
bro.
I think every manager at that level that is worth a grain of salt, right? Because Unai Emery he's a top 10 manager in the world. Like he just is. Like he's proven it at different clubs. He's proven it with little budgets. He's proven it with big budgets. PSG.
Yeah.
But you're right though. Like there's definitely an aspect of my system, my setup is going to work, and it's just a patience game instead of reacting to what they see on the pitch and how can we exploit that with the skills and the talent and the players that we have. But yeah, I see it both ways. I mean, like I said, we're Yardis and we're born stubborn. So
yeah, I hear it. But my thing is, you're paid, bro, and if your stubbornness leads to losses, look at Amarim, bro. Let's look at that joke man over there.
Yeah.
Let's look at it, bro. Like his stubbornness actually led to him. Obviously, he got a nice payout. I think that's tarnished him.
Yeah, absolutely.
Tarnished him.
Absolutely.
Like you knew what to do, but you wanted your team to work.
Yeah,
and this is what I feel with Unai. Sometimes he slips into this little like this Basque stubbornness, that's I like to call it, a Basque stubbornness, He slips into it and it's like, I'm not trying to move.
Yeah.
And I'm like, bro, the game's crying out for this.
Yeah.
The game's crying out for that. And you can do it.
Is he
an experienced manager?
Is he late? Do you think that he's too slow with like his changes and his subs?
Yeah, but then the thing is, I also know that he can be quick with it as well.
Yeah.
So like when we went on that 10-game run, I can't remember the first game that we won. At halftime, he made a change at halftime because the game needed someone. He needed to change the game.
Yeah,
and he made the change.
Yeah,
and he did it. I rate managers that are able to say, "Yo, I got it wrong."
Yeah.
And when I started, and he was doing that in all that run, that's what he was doing. He was willing to make changes at 50, 55 minutes, 60 minutes, half time. Do you know what I'm trying to say? But then now he's gone back to like, okay, the system, okay, I'm going to make my first change at 60. I'm going to make the predictable change. Like, bro, the other day against Wolves, bro, why are you bringing on Leon Bailey, bro? Like, I love Bale. I love my yard brother. You know what I'm saying? That's my guy. That's my Jamaican brother. You know what I'm saying? But the game wasn't crying out for man. And you took off Sancho, bro. Yeah. I know Sancho wasn't doing much, but he's doing more than what he could do. And you left Emi Buendia on. And what like do you get what I'm saying? And I'm just like, it's stubbornness, man. And I'm like, I'm tired of it. And I need these man to get some balls, man. Be like Pep. Be like Mourinho, be like Mancini, bro. And then, man, like, because then, I remember, was it Mancini that took someone off after like 20 minutes? In Italy. Bro, man, like, yo, come, Mourinho, back, cool. That's what a big boy managers say, yo, I got it wrong.
Make the big calls.
Well, I don't care if it upsets, man. Like, I'll hold it. You know what I'm trying to say? I know you're not happy about it, but I got it wrong, and it's about the team, innit?
Yeah. Forget the player feelings about being hooked at 45.
What's this saying about Amarin stopped? No, we didn't. You know who stopped us? The referee, fam. Don't do that. Don't do that. And we're getting our get back this year, you know. I don't care what anyone. I know I'm saying it, and but anyway, we'll get Chelsea. I just think that, you know, what I want to see from Unai moving forward is that big boy mentality to say, yo, if I go into this game and it's not working at halftime, I'm gonna make the required changes to do it. I feel like, crazy as it is, and you may not, I feel like Rafinha is more likely to do something like that.
Yeah. He's you know what? He's done it a couple of times, right? So obviously, like we're still learning about Rafinha, right? Very young, very inexperienced, definitely inexperienced at this level. But we had to go to Napoli away, last game of the Champions League. We needed 3 points to get into the top 8 to get that qualification directly into the quarterfinals where we are now, or round us, whatever it is. And his first half, he got it wrong. He tried some Reece James in midfield, or Reece James in a back three with somebody else, and we were just getting outplayed. But at halftime, he made subs and he changed the system up, and it was like, I get it. It's one thing you get it. It's one thing to get it wrong from the start, but it's worse if you stay with it and you don't recognize the game situation and you don't read the situation and how things are playing out. So like I said, it's nice that you or it's not nice that you got it wrong, but it's nice that you make the change, you bite the
Yeah,
bullet, you swallow
and
your pride, and you just go out there and you just say, you know what, I need to make the changes. I
yeah,
don't care about if the players are upset that I'm getting ready to pull off or hook off at halftime. They're gonna get clowned on Twitter. They're gonna get clowned on social media. But I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it anyways. I'm gonna stick with it. And he's
yeah.
done that. He's done that. Like he's he's kind of brave in terms of
I
how
respect it.
his in-game management.
Yeah. And that's what
But
I like to see from managers, bro. And I think what
yeah,
I've seen more and more kind of come into the Prem of late is just managers that are system orientated, which is not,
mm-hmm.
it works, isn't it? But when you've got nothing other than the system,
Yeah,
it's like, yo, okay, we're playing a three at the back in the first half. It's not working. We're gonna transition to a four. Do you know what I
yeah,
mean? And because we can.
yeah,
And I just think that, and like, okay, I'm making these substitutions. And with these substitutions, the system has to change. But what
yeah,
we're doing is like for like, or we're just trying to
yeah,
fit round pegs into square hole, round pegs into square holes in it. You know what I'm trying to
yeah,
say? And I feel like that's the difficulty I have when I'm watching Villa sometimes.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
I don't see much system changes. And I'm like,
yeah,
okay, if the other team's set up in the mid block and this is the pattern that they're gonna go with for the whole game,
yeah,
who's to say just bringing on this other player is
yeah.
going to make that system somehow not work, bro?
Right,
You
right.
have to look for the wrinkle, bro, and make
Yeah,
it
yeah,
work.
yeah.
And that's the difficulty I have at the moment, man. So
Has
tomorrow,
he played real quick? Has he played Tammy and Ollie and Watkins at the same time?
he did it at the end of the last game, but it looked like it was like a hell
Desperation.
desperate, like it
Yeah,
wasn't planned. But I still think if you're gonna do that, I don't even think you play them both at the top. I think you just push Ollie to the left, bro.
to the left.
I
Yeah,
think you push him to the left, innit? And he'll put his shift it.
yeah,
But again, we'll have to see what happens.
yeah.
I'm mindful of the time, bro. It's nearly coming to an hour, bro. Like I didn't think it was gonna be this long, man. But it's been good.
Is it
And
prediction time, huh?
yeah, it's prediction time.
Let's put look yesterday on the catch up. Folks in the chat, make sure you go over there, check it. We were doing a little we were doing some wagers, right? Some feelings were getting where things were getting escalated. There's some money involved. But let's do, if you don't know, and you should know because we're on JM's channel and he's reaching for it right now. But I feel like we need to do a hot sauce challenge on this match, right?
Okay.
Can we get a little friendly? I'll come on your channel if we lose hot sauce on a chicken wing, and vice versa, or we can do it on the ketchup. We can make it, we can put it out there.
So all right, let's do a special thing on this one, right?
Yeah.
I don't know how it's gonna work. I don't know how Amazon works over there, innit?
Yeah.
There is a sauce, and what I might do, yeah, is anyone that's on the catch up, yeah, when I'm playing their team,
Yeah.
I'm gonna have a special sauce
For
for
them.
them. Yeah. So my friend sent me one some extreme thing. I'm gonna order it now. I'm gonna order it now so it comes tomorrow in it. I'm gonna order it now and I'll send it to you as well. Hopefully,
Yeah. Message it to me and I'll see if I can get it by tomorrow.
Yeah. So if we lose,
Yeah.
that's the sauce I'm doing.
All right.
Like bond these ones. This is generic thing, isn't it? This is generic, and this is for like normal tiers. This is for my catch up brothers. When I'm playing your team,
yeah.
And I hope if Catch and KJ and the man them are in the chat, touch, because obviously Man United is. I'll do that special sauce on them ones, isn't it?
All right.
Yeah. And I'll find it. I'm gonna send it to you.
Yeah. Link it.
If you want to get involved, but for moving forward with my catch up brothers, that's what's gonna happen, innit? I will do that special sauce.
Hey, you heard it here first.
I'll have it here.
Villa in Noir.
Master B says, call the plumber.
Yeah, hey. I love spicy food, but there's sometimes,
bro,
there's some of these hot sauces that
I don't mind spice, bro. Sometimes I say like the last thing, yeah, the Carolina Reaper thing.
Yeah.
The can't even see, it's gonna blur out, but the Carolina Reaper thing.
Yeah.
Like I can do spice, innit? Like spice isn't an issue to me, innit? At all. But that thing, yeah, man.
I saw.
Yeah, man. It took me by surprise, bro. And my lips were burning for like a good few minutes after. So I'm gonna get the next thing. I know which one it's gonna be, and I'll send it to you if you can get it. Yeah.
Let me know. Let
And
me
then
know. But
we'll get it cracking.
let's get into predictions and then
Okay.
we wrap this thing up.
Yeah, bro. All right, so I'm gonna let you go. You're my guest. You know what I'm saying? First of all, I think we should try and do something, maybe if it's not every week, with that little race for top 5, top 6. We should do it.
Chat, let us know, chat, if you want to see like a little final push for Europe or something like that. And we could probably get one of the United Shameless brothers, either Ahmed or Touch on here, maybe get KJ from Liverpool.
Maybe,
and then just,
maybe. You know what I'm saying?
we just do a madness, or we can just keep it, Villa, little Villa,
we can
Chelsea
keep
type
it.
thing.
We'll keep it here and then bring them in. Bring them joke men in when we're ready.
Fund them guys, man.
But we
They
can
do wages, they get points.
Just
me and JM struggling over here, but
let them come to the boardroom and see what God. You know what I mean?
Man. Yeah, man.
No, my prediction. I said it yesterday, didn't I?
Mm-hmm.
I said 1-1, didn't I?
Yeah.
I've got to stick to my thing in it. I've got to
stick I don't, like I said in the beginning of this, a point for you isn't the worst, isn't the end of the world. Yeah, there we go. Big up Master Blue.
Big up Master
I'm gonna stick with mine. 2-1. We've got to win.
Are you confident in that, my bro?
Yeah. Oh, you know why I'm confident? Because one of it is because the urgency and the importance of this game is like we're gonna come there and like we know Wagwan, right? Like we know what's gonna happen in terms of like we gotta take it to you guys. We gotta win, right? Part of my confidence too is watching you guys over the last 2-3 weeks, right? Like I watch a lot of football, right? I watch the United games. I watch the Arsenal games. I watch, pretty much all the big teams. And then since I found Villa Noir's channel, make sure you guys like and subscribe.
Yeah,
I've been, we've been active in your watch along. So if I'm watching your watch alongs, I gotta have the game up, right? I'm gonna pause it. I'm gonna sync it up. So actually, you know what I like to do? I like to make sure that my game feed or my match feed is like 5-6 seconds ahead of yours. So when I see a goal go in, like then I know I'm waiting on your reaction. So I see it, and then
this is big hater teach, that's big hater teach,
Yeah,
I'm just when I go watch you and Jimmy, I like when I see you, man, just like in silence, bro.
Then, what's the crazy thing is, big up my guy Jimmy each and every time. I always say Jimmy's bad cop. I'm a good cop. Like I'm much more relaxed and more laid back than Jimmy. Man, look, I love football. I'm a football fan before I was a Chelsea fan.
I love that, man.
But yeah, I'm gonna stick with 2-1. I think we can get at you. I'm not saying it's like a 2-1, like it's 2-0, and then you guys scrape a last one. Like we're not gonna play you off the park. We're not gonna dominate you,
bro. Under the lights, Villa Park.
Yeah. Do you make it to any Villa games or
sometimes, isn't it? But since I've started streaming and that, like most of my
watch alongs,
but I don't know if I can even bring myself to go down there sometimes. Comes like it's heartache, bro. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Like Villa Park is tense at the moment, bro. Like I don't know if you saw like the article about Unai Emery saying like that we need more energy and all that kind of stuff. It's tense, bro. It's tense.
Is it tough to get like if you're not a season ticket holder, is it tough to get tickets?
Yeah, it can be. Yeah.
I'd imagine, especially with how you guys have been.
Man, the waiting list is long, bro.
Yeah, look at all the Villa fans in the chat. Where my
Master man, Blue, come on.
Yeah, but 2-1. 2-1. I think it's gonna be a good game. I think it's gonna be tense. Hopefully, we can keep all 11 players on the pitch versus you guys. That's never a given with us. But
you man on your disciplinary record, fam. You man have got the set 8 brothers. The lowest setting master man there, and just fighting for no reason.
It's crazy. I have there's no explanation for it other than just head loss and players that just aren't thinking it. But yeah, man, I'm looking forward to it. I can't wait.
Yo, bro,
You know, if
you'll be doing your watch along, I'll
yeah,
be doing
yeah,
my
yeah,
watch along.
we'll be there. So if
I'm gonna have your thing on the
yeah, yeah,
other
yeah,
screen,
hey,
bro.
vice versa, bro, vice versa. Like, look,
Yo,
I always
I'm gonna have
support.
it right there, man.
I always support. So I'm gonna look like an investment banker. I'm gonna have my main screen up. I'm gonna have you on one screen. I'm gonna have the game on the like. It's gonna be a madness
Hold on.
tomorrow, right? The eyes are gonna believe. Like,
A1, no one cares about you,
yeah,
man, on this stream. You know what I'm saying?
absolutely. But yeah, it's. I'm looking forward to it, man. Look, I know we're used to. I'm not gonna say we're used to it, but over the last 25 years, like big games, that's what you want to play in.
Yeah,
Like
100.
you want these matches that are tense. You like, even though it'd be nice to have top 5 and top 4 wrapped up early, it's nothing like a big game, right? You're just thinking about it all day.
Yeah.
You can't wait for it, can't wait for kickoff. But yeah, we'll be there. We'll be there. We'll be there.
100%, man. So listen, my bro, I appreciate you, man. Yo,
Love.
chat, listen, I want you to continue to like this stream as we're doing it. Listen, I'm gonna do this again. The boardroom is gonna be something that I do weekly. To be honest, KG's probably gonna be on there with me because we're gonna talk all things Final Four. But make sure that you, man, are going to check out the catch up, man. That's the original, that's the OG. That's where you're gonna see all the man them forwarding in it. Yeah, you know what I mean, so go check out the stream from yesterday.
Slightly different. Like if this was
it's calm.
A more adult conversation. Over there, emotions get at it, and
yeah, man,
people like to pop up, and you just
man. People like to trigger, man, innit? People like to trigger me.
Yeah. Press trigger. We don't press button.
I know my brother KG's not gonna trigger, man. But listen, make sure you go check out the catch up. Go watch that. I'm gonna drop yesterday's stream in the description as well. Make sure you're following KG. Make sure you're subscribing to his channel. And make sure you continue to like, share, comment, all them things on this channel. The boardroom will be back next week as well. All things going for the final 5, isn't it? For the final 5. So yeah, listen, A1, listen. Obviously, this is the boardroom, so you know what? It's not man of the match round here, but what it will be, we're going to talk about directors, isn't it? You man are directors because you're in the boardroom. So big up A1, Sav, biggest director for today, and we'll go from there. But listen, you man, everyone, you better hope you collect wages. You know what I'm saying? You get me? And any Arsenal fans in particular, you better hope you collect wages tomorrow. Win, lose, or draw for Aston Villa, I will be everywhere if Arsenal don't collect full wages tomorrow. All right, then. All right, KG, my brother.
Big up. Always love having me on, man. Appreciate it.
Yeah. In a bit, Raypool. Peace.